I've spent way too much time and money chasing every anti-aging trick that the internet told me to try, and most of it didn't really work on my dry skin. If you're tired of people walking up to you and say, "Why do you look so tired?" then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I stopped doing and what I started doing in my routine to make me look more refreshed and awake. And before anything else, I'm not trying to look 25. I just want to look like a more awake, hydrated version of me. Here's what you don't hear about dry skin. If the base isn't right, that nothing you put on top is going to work. Products will settle, they will cling to dry patches, and you will look like the life has been sucked out of your skin by noon. I always wonder when I see those tutorials online layering products on the skin, if that actually looks good in real life or if it just looks good on camera. Everything I'm going to do today is going to be skin first, lightweight, and honest. So the number one reason that dry makeup fails is that the skin underneath is thirsty. When your skin is dehydrated, it's going to cling to the foundation and all the powders, which is then going to crack and crease throughout the day. In order to combat this, I make sure to follow these 3 skincare steps. First, I make sure I go in with a hydrating cleanser to remove all of the oils and debris from the night before. Second, I go in with a hydrating serum, usually a vitamin C serum or ferulic acid, or even a hyaluronic acid serum will do the trick. And lastly, I go in with a hydrating, lightweight moisturizer to lock in everything I put in underneath. If my skin is feeling particularly dry, I will also use a hydrating toner to set the scene. I give my skincare at least 5 to 10 minutes to absorb before I go in with any products. Full coverage foundation on really dry skin, I'm going to say it, it's a mistake. Our skin texture is already so visible when we have dry skin, and piling on layers and layers of coverage doesn't hide it, it gives it something to cling on to. In order to combat this, I use a skin tint. A skin tint is going to help you create a smooth base on your face. It's going to help even out your skin tone while allowing your skin to breathe underneath. I still want to look like me, but a little bit more perfected. Putting on concealer straight from the tube onto the under eyes can make the under eyes look heavy very quickly. The under eye area moves a lot throughout the day. As we smile, as we wink, as we scrunch up our face. So a thick layer of concealer is going to settle into all of those fine lines under the eyes. In order to combat this, I put a small layer of concealer on the back of my hand, and I use a fluffy brush to pick up and work the concealer into the brush. And then I will lightly tap the product under the eyes just where I need it. I always go in with a color corrector first. A color corrector will help really brighten the eyes, and then I follow up with the concealer on top. Once you have your base products on your face, a good trick is to go in with a damp beauty blender or beauty sponge like this one and tap over your skin to pick up any excess product that's still on your skin. This will help blend the products into your skin and make them look more natural. So when it comes to powder, you want to be really careful in how much you place under the eye. Baking is an absolute no-go for dry skin, but leaving heavy powder under your eyes will accentuate all of your fine lines and wrinkles you may have there. What I do instead is I take the tiniest bit of powder, I work that powder into my brush, and then I lightly tap in only the areas that I need. Typically, I like to set my under eyes and just the center of my face to reduce any shine there, and then I leave the rest alone. The less powder you use, the more your skin will look like skin. Heavy contouring on your skin can actually make you look older, not younger, especially on more mature skin. Our faces naturally lose a lot of volume as we age. When you carve out shadows on your face, you're actually mimicking that volume loss. You're emphasizing exactly what you're trying to hide. I skip contour completely, and instead, I use a soft bronzer to help warm up the skin. A cream or liquid blush is a game changer for dry skin. It will help plump up your skin without making it look dry or feel dry by midday. For the eyes, less is genuinely more. I usually take whatever bronzer I was using that day, and I'll put that lightly on my lid or my crease. Then I will line just the upper half of my lash line with a pencil or with a dark brown eyeshadow. I usually finish with a mascara because mascara is naturally going to give your eyes a more awake and open appearance. Heavy eye makeup is one of the fastest ways to look older because it draws the attention to any lines or texture that may be around the eyes. Keep it simple and you won't regret it. So for the lips, I usually pick a lip liner that's close to my lip color and maybe just a little bit darker, and I just line the Cupid's bow and the bottom of the lip to give the appearance of a more lifted look without overlining and pulling the lips downward. For the actual lip product, I usually go with something hydrating, either a satin lipstick or a lip oil or lip gloss, nothing drying or nothing matte. And that's it. No heavy steps, no expensive products, no 17-minute routine, just what works on my dry skin in real life. By keeping the products at a minimum, you are going to look just a little bit more alive. You're just going to add a little bit more color to your skin without overwhelming your skin. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments what your biggest dry skin struggle is, because I read every single one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.